as birds in the Apache nations. So we're going to do a quick, I'm going to tell a story, a traditional story of the stars and the earth, and she's going to sing an Indian song. And so I want to thank you relatives for coming out and like the relatives said on a Monday night and participate in this vibration. Everything's vibration. Play handball with the universe. And so we're going to create something real powerful here tonight with our heart history. When a story is told, it inhales. When a story is listened to, it exhales. And when a story is passed on, its blood flows. Kijik, meaning cedar, would go hunting by himself all the time, not with his cousins, but by himself. A little bit different, Kijik was. He would come across this meadow in the birch forest, and there would always be this big circle, an indention. And he thought, well, what animal can make this indention? What is so big that lays down as a perfect circle? One day, while passing through that meadow to take a break from his hunting, a spaceship starts descending. He hears these women's songs being sung. The ship lands, opens the door, 13 moon maidens. Kijik watches them file out one by one. They circle up and sing songs. The oldest one is kind of weary. She feels something. She feels a man. She feels a man's thoughts. She urges the sisters to get back onto the ship. They sing those songs and the ship picked up again. He goes home and talks to his mother. His mother reminds him to pray. Ask the ancestors for help, the spirits for help. Drop tobacco and sage off your sleeping quarters, Kijik. So he does. Wakes up over there in reality. And the deer nation comes to him. Tells him, what were the deer nation? We shall teach, give how to shapeshift. So we're going to help you turn into a tree so you won't scare that one to be. So he goes the next day as a tree. Sure enough, the ship comes and lands. Sure enough, it was the woman's songs who dropped the ship down. They came out and circle around. The red, the white, the yellow, the black. You mix them, it makes brown. But once again, Kijik sees that youngest moon maiden and his heart starts to beat. And he starts to have thoughts like a man does. And the oldest sister, she tells him, get back on the ship. You hear that woman's song once again? Ship picks up and takes off. Kijik goes home, does the same thing and prays to the spirits and asks the spirits to help him. Deer Nation comes to him again and says, well, we watched what happened. You were trying your best, but you got to balance your thoughts relative. This time we're going to help you shapeshift into a baby deer, because no woman can resist a baby deer. And so he goes there as this baby deer. Ship comes, woman's song lands the ship. They get out, circle up, sing their songs, and sure enough, the youngest one sees the baby deer and goes over to the baby deer. Kijik can't help himself. His heart beats again and again and harder. Unshapeshifts. She sees his human form and faints. He catches her, puts her over his shoulder, and runs back to camp. The sisters get back on the ship and sing that song and pick up the ship. They circle around looking for their sister, but he took off with her and brought her to his mother's lodge. She said, "You fool, what did you do? You stole a woman, let alone a star woman?" She sends him out of the lodge, and when the woman wakes up, she tells her it's okay. She apologizes for her son. Eventually, to make a long story short and a short story long, she takes Kijik as her husband, and she becomes happy on earth, and she accepts her new surroundings. And she's a good wife, but they have a son, and the son's always noticing how sad mom is. And so does the father, Kijik, and so they get this idea to build this model spaceship out of birch bark. Every day she sits in it and beads and prepares the food and sings songs. One day the boy asks her to teach him a song from the stars and plays. And so she does. And when she sings a song, the ship starts to pick up. The boy says, "Come on, Mom, let's go." They go. Visit back in the place, the seven sisters. And to make a long story short story long, days turn into years. The star people time is different. They have no time. And so she didn't mean to, and she apologized to her son. Her son is now a man. And says, "You need to go back and go get your father." So he gets on a ship with these women, his aunties, and goes back to Earth. And finds Kijik. Kijik's in camp. Kijik's an old man now. He's depressed. He's looking down at the ground at the fire. His family had taken off, and he didn't know what happened. But he kind of knew what happened. So the son says, "Come on, Dad, it's time to go. Grandpa back there has got a job for you. I need you to gather, we need you to gather every feather on the earth and put it in a sacred bundle and bring it back to Grandpa." So this is what Kijik and his son did, is gather every raven feather, every eagle feather, every seagull feather, every hummingbird feather, every hawk feather, every owl feather. They got on that ship and go back. And all the people are waiting for them. Grandpa and Grandma are waiting to receive that bundle. He hands that bundle to the grandfather. Kijik's crying now because he sees his wife. He's with his son. He hands that bundle to Grandpa. And Grandpa just throws him into the sky. And this is all the constellations we see today.
Round and sing, singing, me and you, sisters, way out, oh.
Miigwech, Yahui, Fasukamatli. Thank you, Mopila. Once again, I just want to thank you, relatives. Everything's about vibration, so we're real appreciative of being part of this vibration at this place here. And so, I can't tell you enough. It's all about respect and appreciation and giving thanks. And so, thank you for listening to the story and to the song. And so, you cousins really ready to come out of dream state a little bit? Kind of maybe wake up and shake a little bit?
Yeah.
You guys ready to wake up a little bit? Because we got my brother coming on here right now. With a little bit of conscious hip-hop, but I'm going to call it unconscious hip-hop because, see, I hear it all the time, like going around like about being conscious, but like in the ancient way, it's about the unconscious, the dream state. So, I don't know, are you guys alive? I think you guys asleep on it. Yeah. All right, Miigwech. So give it up, cousins. Give a big aho and whatever you want to do for Orion from Zion.